Let's start with your latest results, and you've managed to maintain a healthy profit despite volatile conditions.
Yes, indeed. In 2010, our net profit exceeded 3 billion Polish zloty and achieved the highest historical level achieved by PKO Bank Polski. This was also the first year of implementation of our strategic plan ending up in 2012, the plan that focuses on cross-sell and improved customer service quality. Not only the profitability improved, but also volumes in our key indicators in balance sheet has markedly increased. Both lending and deposit collection performed perfectly. We are very much happy with those figures and hope that the next 2 years will be equally satisfactory.
So it's been a busy year with a role in major IPOs and branching into the international debt markets.
That's right. Not only retail and corporate businesses performed well, but also investment banking, fairly new business line in our bank, delivered very good figures. We have participated in all major transactions on the Warsaw Stock Exchange, including IPO of the Warsaw Stock Exchange itself, the transaction which was called the best IPO in 2010 in Europe. But not only equity business is performing well, we have also, as an issuer, debuted in 2010 on the debt instruments financial markets in Europe by issuing 800 million euro bonds that support our funding mix.
Independent research shows that PKO Bank Polski is the most trusted financial institution in Poland. How do you maintain that trust in difficult economic times?
That's right. The recent research by Millward Brown delivers the figures that show the brand of PKO Bank Polski being not only most recognizable brand in Poland, but also the most trusted brand among Polish banks. We feel a great responsibility for such a fantastic score that our customers gave to us. 3 out of 4 Poles that are using the bank services are perceiving PKO Bank Polski as a trustworthy partner and very solid bank. We are very much happy of that, due to the respect also that 6 million of Poles is using our services. This means that actually every second Pole that uses bank services is using our banking services. Maintaining the trust of customers is a very difficult task, of course, but we try to make sure that our product selection and pricing policy is adequate for our customers in order to perceive us as a trustworthy partner. We also want to be the bank of the first choice for our customers, and we want to make sure that they do the business with us over the generations. Therefore, as one of the most important business lines, we developed the mortgage business that helps our customers fulfill their dreams about owning property. The stability and trustworthiness of the bank has not only been marked by Millward Brown and customers, but also has been noted during the famous stress test conducted among European banks in 2010. For almost 100 European banks participating in this test, PKO Bank Polski was ranked 3rd.
PKO Bank Polski has a 90-year heritage. How has the bank built its role and reputation in that time?
The history of PKO Bank Polski goes along the modern history of Poland. The bank was set up in 1919 with the mission of creating a savings system in Poland after it regained independence after the First World War. It has gained very significant volumes of deposits and therefore also was involved in financing the infrastructural projects conducted in 20s and 30s of the last century in Poland. After the political changes in 1989 in Poland, the bank required a new product offer and new approach to doing business. And we have been continuing this activity also during the recent years. The new product offering, new branches, new shape of pricing policy was adopted, and our dominant position on the Polish market has been strengthened. In 2004, a very important event occurred. PKO Bank Polski debuted on the Warsaw Stock Exchange with one of the biggest IPOs of 2004, and until now it enjoys the position of the largest capitalized bank on the Warsaw floor. Over 6 million of retail customers is serviced currently by PKO Bank Polski, many thousands of corporate and institutional customers through 1,200 of branches and more than 2,500 of ATMs.
And how is the Polish financial market as a whole changing and developing?
This is a very new and modern industry in Poland. Most of the participants in Polish banking system was created over the last 20 years after the fall of communism. Therefore, the system seems fairly fragmented. Top 5 participants in the Polish banking system account for less than 50% of total assets in the system. Nevertheless, the system is very solidly organized, and even the recent crisis did not deliver any major stress, neither in terms of the credit quality nor in terms of toxic assets that were simply not present in the balance sheets of the Polish banks. A peculiarity of Polish banking sector that almost 70% of capital in Polish banking sector is controlled by the foreign banks and European banking institutions that operate in Poland through their subsidiaries. This also helped to keep the sector very stable.
On a macroeconomic level, what's the outlook for Poland now, and what are the sectors to watch?
Poland performs over the recent years very spectacularly. In 2009, Poland was the only European country and the only European economy that presented positive GDP growth. In the middle of the crisis, we are called a green island. Also in 2010, the GDP growth was spectacular, almost 4% in real terms. Those figures show the stance of the economy as a very positive. For 2011, the outlook is very positive as well, and we expect the GDP growth to exceed 4%. Poland is a very significant economy with a significant population. Almost 40 million inhabitants gives immunization to external shocks because the internal consumption gives always a boost to further growth. But also the results of foreign trade as well as rebounding investments help us to produce GDP growth. It cannot be ignored that also the European funds within EU support flowing to Poland are helping our GDP to grow positively and give a significant stimulus to Polish economy.
Jakub Papierski, thank you.
Thank you very much.